Hell in a Cell. Triple main event. Should have felt like a big night, big important night, feel good moment. But we just felt disappointed, and confused. For anybody that's just wants to get the quick results, it's up there at the top. You probably see it scrolling. Towards the top of the screen, somewhere on there. But we'll jump into this in-depth review after this glorious ball.
Glorious! No, I won't give in till I'm victorious. And I will defend.
What's up, guys? Sharp from Internetsmarks here to bring you your Hell in a Cell review, official review. Overall, it wasn't a bad, a network exclusive, not calling pay-per-view, fucking. It wasn't bad, but, just the finish to the show just left so much to be desired. It was just, it should have been a feel-good moment for Sasha Banks. It really should have. It should have been her moment to say, finally did it. I'm in my hometown. I made it. I gave Charlotte her first loss on at pay-per-view. She's been on the main roster, and didn't happen. I'm disappointed. You can tell I'm disappointed. Not just because I just feel like it was the right booking decision. I just don't feel that the rumored direction they're going isn't a direction that I feel is right. But what can you do? Just a fan. Well, I'm not gonna. Let's talk about the whole show first before we get to that. Pre-show match, 6-man tag, 10-minute match, fun match. It has some fast-paced action. I just wish that they would do more stuff like this with the cruiserweights. Let the cruiserweights go. Just let them go out there, give them 10 minutes to do whatever they want. Not much needs to be done. I'm not saying give them 25 minutes. Like every match should be 25 minutes. Just like the CWC, they need to loosen the reins a little bit. Let these guys do what they do. Cedric Alexander, Ita Dorado, and Sin Cara defeated Tony Nese, Drew Gulak, and Rhea Daivari. I'm not a big fan of Rhea Daivari. Drew Gulak has that bruiser style. I fuck with that. Tony Nese is absolutely fucking brilliant. He's so fucking good. I feel as though he's a future cruiserweight champion. Sin Cara's definitely looked great since he went to the cruiserweight division. Definitely looks revigorated. Ita Dorado also very talented. I like what he's doing in the ring. Cedric Alexander, of course, of all 6 guys in this match, he's the money guy. Definitely I feel as though once the current feud with the cruiserweight title settles, that he'll be the next in line. I also heard stuff about Jack Gallagher, but then you got DIY too, and because they'll eventually be coming up here. It's just a whole bunch of different things. I eventually they're gonna have a cruiserweight tag team title. If I feel as though they need to start letting some of these guys compete all over the roster, not just as cruiserweights, but because Tony Nese just has somebody different to fight for, just Tony Nese versus Roman Reigns one night, Tony Nese versus Seth Rollins one night, just not not just have them exclusively fighting each other, just have them go against everybody. We'll see. I feel as though they're not gonna have these guys just fight each other all the time because that'll eventually get boring. But you got guys like Rich Swann. Like imagine Rich Swann versus Seth Rollins, Rich Swann versus Roman Reigns. It would just be a fun match. Sami Zayn versus any of these guys would be great too. Sami Zayn and Tony Nese. That'd be fucking good. But yeah, Cedric Alexander, Dorado, and Sin Cara had a good. I forgot which one of them did the Tope Suicida. But 2 of them did Tope con Hilo. One did a Tope Suicida. Cedric Alexander's Tope con Hilo is absolutely fucking brilliant. I feel as though he could probably jump to the crowd from the ring if he wanted to. Because he overshot Rhea Daivari by about... He literally jumped over him. And he was standing like almost at the barricade. So, Yeah. Cedric Alexander wins with the lumbar check. Also one of my favorite moves with WWE. In the match. The other New Day's annoying. They were in the pre-show doing it's fucking cold in here. That social media shit with Tom Phillips. They're fucking annoying, and I'm tired of the shtick. I'm tired of it. It needs to be done. It needs to be over. I'm done. I'm done with it. Started to show off Roman Reigns versus Rusev. Lana looks absolutely fucking ravishing as always. Roman Reigns, Super Reigns, Hell in a Cell, 2-0 Hell in a Cell. Defeats Rusev in 24 minutes 35 seconds. Okay match, nothing too special. There's an accolade on the steel steps with a chain in Roman Reigns' mouth. He's still powered out of it. It's ridiculous. Spear off the steel steps for the win, I believe it was, something like that. I don't remember. I was watching football while this was on, and my Wi-Fi was acting up and shit. Yeah. Next we have Bayley defeat Dana Brooke. I don't feel that this match should have been right behind the United States Hell in a Cell match. United States Championship Hell in a Cell match because you just had two guys brutalize each other with chains and chairs and tables and steel steps and shit like that, and then Dana Brooke loses to a Bayley to belly. If we want to do this whole equal playing field thing, I just don't feel like that should have been next. Bayley won. That's all that matters at the end of the day. The club beat Enzo and Cass in 6 minutes and 45 seconds. The club desperately needed a win. They went back to their whole "this is what we do" thing. We beat people the fuck up. We make money. They brought up a point in YouTube, a little backstage interview they had that was on YouTube. It didn't air on a pay-per-view, but they said that it hasn't been all bad for them. They laid out John Cena and Roman Reigns and everybody. Enzo and Cass staring up at the ceiling, but when you lose 4 times a New Day, it kind of gets overshadowed. The fact that there was a lot of times where they did beat up John Cena. They did beat up Roman Reigns, but they were also fed to those guys a lot more times. AJ Styles' first win against John Cena was because of the club. They hit Cena with a magic killer, and AJ got the pin. You forget about that type of thing when... excuse me. Trying to fight that yawn off. Anyway, you forget about that type of thing when you lose to New Day 4 times. When it's obviously like they're supposed to win this match, they lose. They're supposed to win this match, okay, they're gonna lose again. Oh, they gotta win this one. There's no way they're gonna have them lose 2 nights in a row to them. They lose again. It's ridiculous. Slowly, Gallows and Anderson are gonna become somewhat legitimate again. They got beat up on everybody besides New Day, pretty much. Got beat up on everybody to get their hands on. I feel as though they're gonna start going around and beating up on singles competitors too, and maybe they'll just all start ganging up on them. I don't know, but they gotta beat people up. They gotta beat people up. I feel as though maybe this wouldn't be such a bad thing for them if Finn wasn't injured. Maybe they would have stuck Finn with him. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But I don't know. I'm starting to lose. The more I look at Enzo and Cass, and the more I watch their matches, I really feel as though I don't know if they'll really be tag team champions. Even though I know the current plan for them to win at Armenia, I just feel like they have such confidence in Big Cass as being a singles competitor that this tag team really won't succeed on the main roster simply because Vince may have the idea that Big Cass is bigger than the team, and I feel as though Big Cass can be a very successful singles competitor, but I don't think he's ready yet. That being said, they haven't really had the most success. I don't know. Maybe I'm just reading too much into it because anybody know how to fight off yawns? Please tell me in the comments. Because I'm really struggling with these. But yeah, Big Cass he dominates every match. Every single match that they're in, he dominates. And WWE just has such confidence in him that I feel as though eventually he will be a singles competitor. But the short period of time we did see Big Cass on his own, the reactions slowly started to die down. It grew back when Enzo came back because they're such a dynamic pairing together. But same time, we'll see. Both these teams should be tag team champions before WrestleMania 2017, in my opinion. I feel like, if WWE wants to go on a long reign thing, have Club win it, and then Enzo and Cass win it at WrestleMania. I just feel like both these teams are very talented. They're both very good teams, and we just gotta see. I feel like the Club should be tag team champions right now, and maybe Enzo and Cass be challenging them for it, but instead we get New Day versus Cesaro and Sheamus. Yeah. Next match, Kevin Owens defeated Seth Rollins with 23 minutes and 15 seconds. Best match of the night. Different feel to it. We had Seth powerbomb KO through 2 tables. One table was perched up, was sitting on the floor at ringside. The other one was perched up on top, wedged onto the cell, and sticking onto the and laid flat. Like one edge was on the other table, and the other one was like that, and the other edge was on the cell. And it's just I've never seen anything like that before. KO hit the fire stick. Oh goodness. KO sprayed the fire extinguisher into the face of the referee, and while they're making a referee change, the Chris Jericho runs down and sneaks into the cage. Stuff like that. It's different. Like, you've never seen somebody take that little glimpse of opportunity to get into the cell and get into it. It's the stuff that you just don't see. You don't see that type of stuff. Never Hell in a Cell match. Different. After the powerbomb through the 2 tables, Jericho pulls the referee's where the fuck is my mind at? The referee's leg as he counting to 3. After that, the beatdown Seth occurred. He beat he got a little bit of offense, but the number game caught up with him. Heels win championships in the heelish ways and defend championships in heelish ways. That's why I'm not upset at it. If Seth Rollins would have won, getting somebody to help him, I would have been upset because he's a face. That's not what faces do. That's what heels do. Heels use underhanded tactics. That's the name of the game. Powerbomb through 2 chairs. 1, 2, 3. Jericho adds a code breaker in the match. KO is still the Universal Champion. Brian Kendrick is the new Cruiserweight Champion. Defeated TJ Perkins, 10 minutes, 35 seconds. Storytelling. Kendrick, towards the end of the match, went for sliced bread number 2. Whew. I need to take a 5-hour energy or some shit. I don't know. Kendrick went for sliced bread number 2. Landed on his feet. Missed it. Well, he didn't miss it, but TJ slipped out, landed on his feet. Feigned in the injury. As TJ goes to help him up, he gets headbutted. And then Kendrick locks in the captain's hook. They can't call it the Bully Choke anymore because it's a PG show and I can't say choke. Whatever. Captain's hook. And TJ taps out. TJ Perkins started getting negative reaction for his character in the first place, so it really isn't a bad booking decision. In terms of TJ Perkins was kind of disappointing. As the first champion in the first place, as everybody in the world wanted Kota Ibushi to win it. Everybody in the world thought it would be Kota Ibushi versus Zack Sabre Jr. Instead, we got TJ Perkins. I understand that he signed a deal with WWE. I understand that he signed a deal with WWE and those 2 guys didn't, but Kota Ibushi's still doing one-off deals with WWE. He could have got the belt and then dropped it to Brian Kendrick. He could do that. Stupid. I don't understand it, but TJ Perkins, he didn't get much to work with. All he does is fucking dumb video game references, the story here is interesting. It still is. This will continue for some more time. I feel like Kendrick will hold the belt for a little bit. Maybe like Cedric Alexander or Rich Swann, take it off of him. Maybe Gargano and Ciampa if they ever show up on Monday Night Raw, which should be soon. I'm not gonna spoil anything for anybody when it comes to the Dusty Classic, but should be soon. What else we got? We got Cesaro, Sheamus losing. Well, they beat New Day by disqualification. Stupid spot in this match for me, which doesn't make any sense. I'll lead into it. For in the match, New Day's going for a midnight hour. It was, for some reason, Xavier wasn't Big E in this match instead of Kofi and Big E. Whatever. They're going for midnight hour. Sheamus hits Xavier as Sheamus hits Xavier as he goes up to the top rope. He goes for a bro kick on Big E, hits Cesaro. Xavier goes for the cover on Cesaro. Sheamus breaks the pin up. Cesaro locks Xavier Woods in the sharpshooter for what seems like 2 minutes as Big E's trying to get back in the ring, trying to break it up. Sheamus hits him with Francesca 2, then goes after Kofi. Kofi hits him with Trouble in Paradise. DQ win for Cesaro and Sheamus. Somebody please tell me why New Day is still using this numbers game to their advantage when they are fucking faces. It doesn't make fucking sense to me. Why are 3 faces using underhanded heel tactics? Using the numbers game for it? Why? It doesn't make sense. It makes 0 sense. This team is about to be the longest reigning tag team champions in WWE history, and they're using a numbers game. They're using a numbers game still. What for? What for? What? Why every defense it's like it's a DQ win for them, or they win off a numbers game? Somebody always interferes in every single one of their matches, and it's so fucking annoying because it's just like you want this team to be. You're basically, by saying this, you think by getting them to beat Demolition's record, you feel they're the best tag team ever in WWE. To ever get into a WWE ring. You're basically saying they're the best tag team. That's what you're trying to say by them beating their record. They're the best ever, right? Because if they weren't, you wouldn't have them have the belts for this long. 6 more weeks. They have like 6 more weeks, and then after that, they're the longest reigning tag team champions ever in WWE history. You know, it's stupid. It's dumb. Because if you want a team to have that type of legitimacy, make them legit. Make them beat the fuck out of whoever they face. Make them 1-2 minute hour 1-2-3 minute hour 1-2-3 minute hour 1-2-3. They don't need the extra man. So that they can switch out the teams too. Because Big E's in every fucking match. Do Kofi and Xavier. You know, have them win. So it's not just Big E in that group. Every time Xavier Woods is included, something they fucking lose. You know? And then he gets involved in every fucking match that he's on it. Like, it's stupid. It's dumb. Whatever. Main event, Charlotte defeated Sasha Banks, new women's champion for whatever reason. Little girls in the crowd crying. Crowd booing. Crowd going home pissed. Not what this was supposed to accomplish. This is supposed to be a feel-good moment. Supposed to be, damn, 2 women just killed it in Hell in a Cell. But instead, they ruined a good match with horrible booking. The natural selection is an okay move. I don't feel like it might have looked better if Sasha went fully through the table instead of just landing on it and not breaking because she's 110 pounds. But I don't know. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get why Charlotte's the women's champ. I don't get why they're tossing the belt back and forth. It's fucking dumb. It's ruining the prestige of the belt. It doesn't make it seem important. It doesn't make either one of these girls look good. Oh, they're equals. You know, it's stupid. It's stupid. And then Charlotte's probably going to end up winning the next pay-per-view, and then Sasha Banks going to be a 2-time champ for like a total of like 45 days, and it's like, you know, it's stupid. I don't know. Before the match, really cool spot where Sasha's climbing the cage, and Charlotte grabs her and power bombs her through the announce table, like literally, like not just like a lay through like you do with a grown man. You can just like put them through there and it will break. Like she literally with all her might like slung her through there, and oh my goodness, it literally was. I thought she was not gonna get up from that. Did the stretcher gimmick? They didn't have to do that. Didn't have to do the whole stretcher thing. Whew. They didn't have to do the whole stretcher thing. That was a waste of time. As soon as they go in the ring to say that the referee goes into the ring with the belt, and JoJo starts to announce that Charlotte's going to win by forfeit and be the new women's champion. Sasha jumps up out of the fucking stretcher, beats up a ref. That'll be a fine. Maybe they suspend her. Maybe that's how they get her off TV, to stop doing this fucking match over and over. Anywho, they beat her up. She beats the ref up. She gets in the ring. Charlotte looks confused and shocked that she got up. Then Charlotte and Sasha brawl outside of the ring. Sasha's beating her up. Then it ends up with a monkey flip into a cell, which is really cool spot too. That ends up kind of leveling it off. After that, it's really back and forth. We had them go through, they're light, they're not heavy. So Sasha kicked Charlotte into and onto the table. It didn't like fully break. It like sort of broke. It didn't fully break. They're like 140 pounds. Why? It's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough. Like Kellen's 270 pounds or something like that. Probably more than that. Fat ass nigga. He can break he can break 2 tables. He's heavy. Charlotte and Sasha are like, Charlotte's probably like 130 pounds. Probably more because she's taller. I mean, she might be a little. She's heavier than Sasha because she has more muscle and she's taller. And Sasha's like probably like maybe 110. It doesn't make sense. I don't get the table thing. I guess it's cool. It looks cool. Girls going through tables. They really beat each other in this match, though. It was really brutal. If Sasha would have came out victorious, I would have had a better, more positive review on this match because the wrong booking decision happened. You had this girl win the title on Monday Night Raw just to lose it in her hometown. Like, that's a slap in the face. That's really disrespectful. And I don't know what they're doing with Sasha Banks, but this is definitely not helping because we all want to see her versus Bayley. And I guess this is putting it off more. I don't know, but we'll see, man. That's it for me. Thank you guys for watching. Let us know what you thought of the review. Not a review. Let us know what you thought of the show. We'll be live tweeting Raw tonight. I'm going to try to get some sleep before Raw because obviously I'm tired of shit. I'll catch you guys next time. Salute, like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out of here. Make sure to follow us on Twitter at Internetsmarks1 for all news, rumors, and updates for everything WWE, as well as live tweets for all WWE programming.